Settle in now and allow the surface of your day to soften. Make yourself comfortable, lying down or curled in whatever feels most restful. Let your hands rest by your sides, palming the ease of the moment. If it feels right, close your eyes. Feel the weight of your body being held by the bed, the gentle support beneath you. Breathe in slowly, a long, soft inhale, and let the out-breath be a slow, releasing sigh. Breathe in again, drawing a little more calm into your chest, and exhale as if you are letting the edges of the day dissolve. I'm Russa, and I'll walk with you now, gently, as you drift towards sleep and invite a quiet inner sight to awaken. Tonight, we will open towards something subtle and kind, the center of inner seeing, the third eye, waking as a gentle light. There is no need for expectation. You may notice something shift. You might receive a whisper of understanding. Allow curiosity to bloom without pressure. If you enjoy these guided journeys, consider following for more gentle meditations like this. Soften once more into the bed. Breathe and feel the lungs expand like a slow, warm tide. With each exhale, notice how your shoulders release, how your jaw softens, how your forehead smooths. Imagine a soothing, warm weight settling over your eyelids, a velvet hush that invites the eyelids to close more fully. Each breath invites you deeper. Each breath says it is safe to let go. Now, in your imagination, picture a hidden place within you, a quiet cavern of gentle light and calm. This is a crystal cove, a private harbor in the landscape of your inner mind. See it as if you are floating toward its mouth. The entrance feels familiar and welcoming. As you pass through, sense a cool, sapphire floor underfoot. The air here is quietly fragrant, like softened sea glass and clean rain. A slow, comfortable hush lives in the space. Torches of soft blue flame line the cove, their light steady and patient. They do not flicker with alarm. They simply glow, small guardians that invite rest. Above you, the ceiling is woven with tiny crystals, each one catching a sliver of light, scattering it into gentle, drifting motes. Those motes drift like very small stars, slow and peaceful, moving with the rhythm of your breathing. Notice how your body responds to this inner scene. Perhaps your breath finds a deeper, easier pattern. Perhaps the muscles along your spine loosen, vertebra by vertebra, like petals unfolding into rest. Let your attention settle there, on the feeling of being supported, the sense of safety that lives in this cove. If thoughts come, let them pass like soft waves at the edge of this harbor, rolling away without needing your focus. In the center of the cove, upon a low, cushioned rise, rests a single object. It is a golden seed, warm to the touch and softly luminous. Its surface is smooth, with faint filigree that seems to breathe with a gentle rhythm. The hollow within the seed is shaped just for you, a soft recess that invites you to nestle in. Imagine yourself moving toward that hollow, feeling welcomed, stepping close. The seed's glow is not sharp. It is a mellow, embracing warmth, as if a small sun were laid inside a shell. As you lower yourself into the seed's hollow, feel the cushion mold to the shape of your body. The seed receives you like a safe, attentive friend. You are cradled. The glow around you hums with a frequency that feels like your own deeper breath. Allow your skin to sense the warmth. Allow your shoulders to sink further. Let the sensations diffuse across your chest and into your belly, as if a golden tide is settling you more deeply into calm. Before we continue, invite an intention for tonight's journey. In a soft whisper inside your mind, you might ask, what quiet knowing seeks to be seen? What helpful guidance would you welcome? You may choose to remain open without asking anything particular at all. There is no right question. If a simple intention arises, hold it lightly, like a feather in your hands. If nothing comes, trust that the cove knows your need and will meet you where you are. Now, bring gentle attention to your breathing again. Begin a slow spiral with your breath. Inhale, feeling the air travel low and wide, then slightly lift the inhale toward the center of your forehead, toward the space between your brows. Exhale as if the breath is a soft, circular ribbon turning outward and around, returning to the base of your spine. Breathe this way for a few turns, smooth, unforced spirals that flow with the cove's hush. As you spiral, notice a subtle thread of light forming at the center of your forehead. It may be very thin at first, like a filament of gold. It is warm and gentle, delicate as a thread of light spun from dawn. This thread connects you to something deeper inside, a path from your conscious presence into an inner coil of wisdom tucked away like a folded map. Trust the thread's pace. Allow it to lengthen naturally, moving at the speed of your breath. Follow the golden thread with the quiet curiosity of an explorer who knows they are safe. Visualize the thread stretching outward, leading you toward a hidden curve of shadow and shimmer deeper in the cove. There, partially concealed by soft mineral folds, rests a golden coil. This coil is like a spiral tucked in the earth, ancient, patient, holding a kind of readiness. It is neither demanding nor urgent. It waits with the steady calm of something that knows how to be found. As you bring your awareness toward the coil, you might notice a faint tingling or warmth along the brow, a gentle pressure, a pleasant vibration. This is simply the subtle sensation of attention meeting a stored intelligence. No need to analyze it. Just let the sensation be what it is, a meeting of two soft currents. When you feel ready, imagine drawing the coil toward the golden thread. The coil responds as if awakened by a friend's hand. It slowly eases free from its resting place and floats along the thread until it reaches the space at the front of your forehead. As it makes contact, there is a small, tender exchange, like two instruments tuning to the same note. You may feel a spiral of light breathe outward from the coil into your brow, a delicately charged current that feels warming and clarifying without force. With each breath, the spiral of light grows more luminous. It rolls gently, like a slow wave of gold sweeping through the small center between your brows. Allow this spiral to move with a soft, coruscating quality, like sunlight on calm water. You might notice colors shifting or a faint sense of seeing without your eyes. These are subtle cues that your inner senses are unfurling. Remember, any perception is personal and fluid. You may notice shapes, impressions, or simply an increased sense of clarity. All of these are welcome. Now, find a moment to offer 3 short affirmations silently within your mind. Say them softly, as if to yourself, without forcing belief, simply as gentle invitations toward trust. You may repeat them once or twice, letting each one settle. I release doubts and open to gentle inner guidance. I trust the wisdom already within me. I allow insight to come in its own time. Let these words rest like small seeds around the golden coil. They are not commands. They are soft reminders, offerings to the space you are tending. As the spiral of gold continues to unfold, picture it connecting the coil to your inner landscape. The seed that cradles you feels this movement and responds. It shifts, a slow lifting, as if inhaling a long, soft breath. From its center, thin, petal-like forms begin to unfurl, luminous and tender. The petals are not exposed all at once. They open with patience, revealing layers of light that mirror the colors you sense within. These petals wrap around you like a shielding bloom, each one attuned to a different tone of your being. Feel the petals' gentle support. They lift you a fraction, aligning your inner sight with the spiral at your brow. The coil's energy flows through the thread and into the petal's light, weaving a pattern of warm frequency that feels like an internal lamp turning its shade toward your center. It is safe. It is steady. There is no rush. As the third eye, the space between your brows, becomes more luminous, the filters you often wear begin to soften. Layers of doubt or old caution might drift away like leaves on a slow current. Notice without judgment if any resistance appears. Welcome it with the same soft curiosity you have shown everything else. If you feel unsure, return to your breath. Deepen the inhale, lengthen the exhale, and let the body's rhythm steady you. Now listen. The elements in this cove speak in subtle ways. The wind is gentle here, a warm, moving breath that carries faint phrases of sensation, textures, colors, impressions rather than words. Water nearby moves in a soft, slumbering tide, bringing images like a slow film strip of feelings and symbols. Above, the sky of the cove is wide and hospitable, a pale dome that holds your experience without judgment. You might receive something small, a color that seems meaningful, a wordless sense of direction, a feeling in your chest that nudges you gently. You might simply notice a comfort that settles into the heart. Any of these are valid and welcome. Allow them to arrive without trying to engineer or hold them too tightly. Let the messages land and then rest, like gold dust settling into a bowl. If a message feels unclear, treat it as a clue rather than a full picture. Sometimes insight blooms in stages, revealing more as you sleep and integrate. Trust this timing. There is wisdom in patience. As the golden spiral continues to sweep, imagine the seed's petals surrounding you in a protective embrace. The coil nestles back nearby, a friendly companion ready for when you choose to return. The thread remains connected, a soft bridge that you can touch again whenever you like. Know that this connection does not demand constant attention. It rests with you, quietly accessible. If at any moment you feel uneasy or disoriented, bring your focus gently back to the sensation of your body supported by the bed. Feel the points where your body meets the mattress, the rise and fall of your chest, the steady grounding of breath. This is a simple, safe anchor. You can return here at any time. Allow the cove to fold around you now, the petals closing in a slow, loving cadence. The golden light continues to work softly, charging your inner sight as you move toward sleep. There is no action required from you. You are allowed to drift, to let the mind's edges blur into dream. Imagine the spiral at your brow completing a soft, harmonious turn, and then settling into a low, humming presence that continues to integrate as your body sleeps. As sleep comes closer, feel a deepening heaviness of release. Your limbs become pleasantly weighty. Your breathing grows quieter, wider, and more rhythmic. The cove hush is the last sound you follow as you descend. Trust that whatever small insight or sense of clarity has brushed your awareness tonight will continue to fold into you as you rest, like a gentle seed settling deeper under the soil to grow unseen. Rest now in the petal's cradle. The coil rests nearby. The thread remains a tender line between your waking attention and the wisdom that dwells beneath. You may let the images fade whenever you wish. Sleep can carry and deepen these currents in its own time. Return to the breath one last time with a soft, grateful mind. Inhale slowly, feeling the cool of the air at the nostrils. Exhale as if sending thanks to the parts of you that showed up for this moment. There is no need to hold on to any experience. Release it into the night. When you wake from this sleep, you may find small hints of clarity, a gentle knowing, a new softness around a choice, a subtle direction, or you may simply feel more rested. Both are meaningful. Either way, the connection you nurtured tonight is available to you again, patiently waiting. Rest now. Allow your body to sink fully. Let the cove's hush become the hush of sleep. Sleep with the sense that your inner sight is settling and integrating, that the third eye holds a quiet light as you dream. Trust the gentle unfolding of whatever next steps belong to you. Return to this practice whenever you like. Save this meditation or come back to it in the evenings when you want to rest while tending to your inner wisdom. If you found this helpful, consider following for more gentle journeys like this one. Good night. Sleep softly, and may your dreams be gentle carriers of insight.